All right, so you have your canvas in front of you. And on your plate, you need to have 1, 2, 3 sponges, and then blue and red and white. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take one of our sponges. We're going to dip it lightly in the blue, right? Just like that. And then we're going to take it and we're going to start sponging all around the paper. And you don't want to get it on Spider-Man. If you get a little bit on him, that's okay. But you're going to do that. And you don't want to get a whole lot of paint. You don't want it to be chock full of paint. Just a little bit that you spread around the entire page. Right? Just like that. See, and I got a little bit on Spider-Man. That's okay. I am out of paint, so I'm getting just a teeny bit more. You really don't need that much paint. I'm going to keep going on this side. And you don't have to go all the way to the edge. What you want to do is you want to get close to Spider-Man, but not on him. And then close to the edge, but not on the edge. Just like that. And that is what the blue is going to look like. Now we're going to put this sponge down. We're going to get our next one. We're actually going to get white this time. Okay? Now, first things first, we're going to do the eyes. And I know that it's going to be hard to be precise on the eyes. That's okay. You just need to get some down. And then you can add some white around the edges of the blue. And that will give you some nice texture. I'm going to add a little bit more. Add some more, and that'll give you some texture and some depth. And it will help you fill your canvas, right? All right, now we're going to put this one down. Now, we're going to take your last sponge and dip it lightly in the red. I'm just going to start going on Spider-Man. And it is all right if you go outside the lines. We actually kind of want that because it's going to give it a really cool effect. Now this is the hard part. I want you to try and avoid the eyes. It's okay if you get a little bit on there, but try and avoid them. I'm out of red, so I'm going to go ahead and load up just a teeny bit more. Really, you don't need that much paint on here. Just a teeny bit for each person. And you can turn your sponge a little bit sideways if you want to be a little bit more precise. But otherwise, you can just go crazy and have fun with it. Now, if you want to be really fun, you can take your red. I wouldn't get more red. Just use what's already on there. And then just do it a little bit around the sides. All right. And that is that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry, probably for about 10 minutes, depending on how much color you put on there. You might need a little bit more time, but we're going to come back in with a marker once this is dried and make it look really, really cool. All right, now that we are back, we have a few different options when it comes to outlining. So you can use a Sharpie, a marker, a pen, or even colored pencil. I am going to go ahead and just use a plain marker today. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to outline the body and the head. So you just move it as you need to, follow this outside line. Right, so I've got the head down, I'm going to finish out with the neck. Shoulder and down. And I'm also going to go ahead and do this arm line right there. Okay. Now we're going to outline, and this one you can fill in the eye pieces. That. And you just do the best that you can. All right. Now, you can be done here if you want to. If you want to do a second level, you can color in this little spider down here. Boop. Boop. There we go. All right, and there you have Spider-Man. If you want to make it really, really extra, what you can do is you can then outline all of the lines that I provided for you. And if you can't see them because the paint has covered them up, you can just make up your own if you like. And you have just painted Spider-Man. One thing I would definitely finish with is you want to make sure to sign your name at the end.